Oh, hey everybody! So Matt and I are here up in the Boundary Waters. Oh, super excited because we're going into Wood Lake today. And Matt bought me this really awesome camouflage hat, so he's gonna have to look really hard for me. I might disappear in the woods. So I was gonna show you our sleds. We're packing them all up. Here's Matt's sled. Got Burton's food there. He's mostly got all the heavy stuff. He's got all of our food and pretty much our food. I don't think we're gonna go hungry. And I have the tent and stove, and that's a tip-up I made for fishing, and a tackle box in my sleeping bag. Some padding underneath there. So hopefully we'll catch some fish. As you well know, I have not had very good luck at fish catching up here, so I got some tricks in my tackle box. Pretty excited to use them. In case you were wondering, when we drove through Ely, it said it was negative 15 degrees out. So it's really sunny, and I'm pretty toasty in my clothes just standing around here, so got a couple extra more clothes in my bag if I need them, but I think we'll be alright. So it's supposed to be actually pretty bitter cold this week, but some nights are supposed to be good too, so hoping to hear some wolves and maybe see some northern lights, because I've heard wolves, but I've never seen northern lights, so that'll be really cool. Cross your fingers. Camo hat. Oh, hey! So we're tamping down our tent pads. We're going to put our tent right here in this area on the ice, and we bought a whole shitload of reflectics, so hopefully the ice doesn't get too slushy underneath. And we positioned ourselves here on Wood Lake by the second island, the smallest one, because right next to it is one of the deepest spots in the lake, and I have a good feeling that maybe some of them fishes are going to fall from my tricks. So cross your fingers.
Look at this.
Boom! Actually, I was going to tell you about our snowshoes we got. These are Powder Ridge snowshoes, the Crest edition. And they weren't very expensive. They're only like $80 a piece. But they work really good, and they're really easy to use, and they stay on your feet really nice, and stuff. So mine are 25 inches. Matt's are 30s, but he's bigger.
Quiet. We've been hearing some ice shifting thunder. Pretty sweet.
Oh, so pretty. Matt's eating his frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from this afternoon.
No, they became grilled because I put them underneath the thing, and within a couple of seconds they got toasted.
Okay, grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yep.
So it's our first night here in the Boundary Waters. I can't show you my face because it's really dark and it looks like a darkness. So we got our stove going finally. Matt had to do some special work with it. Our wood was a little bit moist, so it wasn't burning very well. And yours truly had a really chilly day for some reason. So I had to get my sleeping bag early this afternoon to kind of reset my body temperature. But doing good now and stuff. So pretty decently warm in here, and it's really pretty outside. Lots of stars. So, good night. Good morning. We survived the night, and we didn't even really have the fire on for most of it, and it was probably about butt cold degrees out, and by that I mean lots of negative numbers. It was cold. But here's what the sunset looks like through our canyon. Snowshoes! There's Matt. His head down. He's He's trying to melt some water because we froze it all last night. Well, that's melted. That. Baby wipes. Baby wipes and dog water is not melted.
Matt's been awake since about 3:30 in the morning because the dog started shivering not violently, but really bad. So, want to get the fire going for him. What a lucky pooch. See his foot.
There he is. That's all you can see of him.
And he was sleeping right there all night, too.
Ah, got my tip up going today. Oh, is it tipped up? No. Tricky. We put some pine stuff in there to help keep the hole open. But hopefully we'll catch something. About 10 feet away from it. It looks like somebody else had dug one, so maybe it's a hot spot and my trick's gonna work. I used the gumdrop, courtesy of Canoe's Tip, off BWCA.com, thank you. And a dead shad thing, so hopefully it's rotten and stinky enough to attract all the big nasties. So actually what we're doing right now is the wind shifted last night. And it shifted so that it was blowing directly into our stove exhaust pipe. So we got smoked out quite a bit this morning. That kind of sucked. So what I'm doing right now is tamping down a new tent pad with my snowshoes. I don't know if you can see it because it's all white and stuff. So tamping that down. And then the idea that we had, hopefully it'll work, is to put our exhaust pipe about 5 to 10 feet out from this wall so the wind can't really get to it. Looks like somebody else had a fire here at one point too, which actually for that roast chicken that might be a pretty nice spot to cook it up because the heat will bounce off that wall and help roast it much better. So I'm really excited to show you guys that part. Hope you're all jealous. Either that or you'll be not jealous and laughing when it's a burnt crisp and we're all done with it. Anyway, this awesome view. Should have showed you the sunset this morning. It was really, or sunrise, I guess it was. It was really pretty, but we were both getting smoked out, so I wasn't really in the mood to pull out my camera. Sorry, didn't mean to make you guys feel left out in that fashion, but my breathing comes before video making. And, so our tent is actually right on the other side of this island. So we're making a path around the end, and then we'll be able to look out of our tent pole and see our tip up when we catch the most awesome fish that I've ever caught in my life, which would be any fish, really, because my record isn't that great. I've caught fish, but I'm too embarrassed to talk about it. Another note about last night is I'm really glad that somebody mentioned about how the ice cracks at night when it gets really cold. Matt was a little concerned about it, but I had read about it, luckily off of somebody's trip report, so that was nice. That the ice likes to crack as it shifts through the night when it gets really cold, and maybe as the wind changes like it did last night. And it was like an ice thunderstorm out here, and a couple of them went right underneath us. And so had I not read that trip report, thank you for whoever did that, I don't remember. But we probably would have scrambled out of our tent at 11 o'clock and moved to land or something. Probably froze to death. So the ice last night was very vocal. It's kind of cool. And when it makes big booms in other lakes that are nearby, it sounds just like short thunder. So, kind of cool. There goes Burton. Look at him go. Oh my God! So much room for activities! We're gonna make bunk beds. Well, out here in the wilderness, you know, us Papins are quite fond of wilderness challenges. So Matt has this large an in charge log that he is going to try and split all in one with his giant double-handed medieval warrior axe. And he's probably going to chop his head off before he ever gets to that point.
Okay.
Here we go.
Nope.
Really close, Matt. Really close.
Leave me alone.
Oh. I'm impressed. Hey, Matt and I just ate like a couple kings for lunch. We had some cheesy hot dogs and some English muffins and cheese.
And some candy sticks.
Butter. Burton had a candy stick. And Burton had dog food. A happy boy. Got our stove going. We found a really good pine tree and it's nice and dry and it's burning like a banshee, so it's hot in here. I'm loving it. It's actually snowing out today too. I'll show you later when I go outside because I'm warming up for lunch. Tonight we're gonna have some curry. Tomorrow's D-Day for the roast chicken. Really excited.
Can you tell me your opinion about moving the tent?
My opinion?
Yeah.
I did already.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot warmer on this side of the island, by the way.
That's why she has a negative 20-degree bag. And I have nothing.
That's a lie. He has 2 sleeping bags.
They're not
And
good.
he was toasty and warm, he said. So, he's lying to you. There's Camp Papinator. Can you see it yet? Can you see it now?
Come on. Oh boy, come on. There you go.
There she is. And we hiked up here. Where's Matt? And Bert. Burton! Oh! Hey guys. It's a really blurry camera. We're making curry tonight with the vegetables that I cut up at home in this container that I melted today. And some water. And curry mix.